So here we have our problem again. It's x minus 13 equals negative 24. We added 13 to both sides, and x equals negative 11. And so we go to our virtual manipulatives, which is math, playground, algebra equations. We've got our x and negative 13 by clicking this little arrow 13 times. Then we're going to do negative 24. You see that green check mark, and we click it, and it tells you to isolate the x tile. So we want to get x all by itself. So here's x, and it's got this pesky 13-year-old in the room. To get rid of a negative 13, we want to do positive 1, and we'll click it 13 times. And it doesn't go any faster than this. Just be patient. Yay! So we got rid of that pesky 13-year-old in our room, and our x is all alone. We click on our green check mark, and we can see, even with the calculator on here, that x is negative 11. So we go ahead and click negative 11, and our green check mark, and the sound of success. To get another problem, you'll click this, and you're going to do 12 problems on your paper and turn it in. And after each problem, you can check it using the virtual manipulatives. Remembering that they make it look kind of funky, this is really just x minus 13. So write it on your paper as x minus 13 equals negative 24, even though they make it look kind of funky. After you do your 12 problems, you'll get an opportunity to play some math playground games. And there's some tricks to those, so let me show you. This one is Shuttle Mission Math, and you'll blast off, and it'll kind of tell you some directions, but let me just show you. You're going to need to click on this square and then click on the purple part. Don't know why, but that's the way it goes. If 3 of these zogs, by the way, are 15, then 1 zog is what? And this is actually the same thing as 3 times x equals 15. You would divide both sides by 3. So 15 divided by 3 is 5. We move this scale here and push go. Then, since now we know each one of the zogs weighs 5, what if we had 15 of them? And it'll keep doing that, and just do a few of those practice, and then move on to the next game. The next game is Algebra Puzzle, and you want to start with a 3x3 grid. Trust me on that. When you get really good at it, then try the 3x4 grid. And so when you find that grid, you want to try the 3 in a row that are all alike, because that's the easiest way to start. So here we have 3 umbrellas all in a row. And an umbrella plus the same umbrella plus the same umbrella makes 45. So we're just adding. Okay, umbrella plus umbrella makes 45. So then we can kind of divide, because repeated adding is the same as multiplying. So 3 umbrellas is 45. So that makes each umbrella how many? So you go over here and scroll up to whatever it equals. And once you know an umbrella is 15, you can take a look at maybe this row. And so you can subtract the 15 from here. And that will leave you 22. And so that makes each apple. So if the apples have to make 22, and there's 2 of them, how much is each apple? And you just go and do that until you get all the worth of all 3 of the pictures, and then you check it. After that, there's one more game that I have linked for you, and I suggest you do the motion thing, and it's a little bit of XY motion and stuff like that. And I am sure you're going to do a wonderful job behaving for the sub and enjoying your computer games. And I hope to see you soon.